Lake Tanganyika on Burundi's western shore is the second largest freshwater lake on Earth and provides drinking water for 4 African countries. But it is becoming increasingly polluted. Burundi's vast system of rivers, while suitable for bathing and washing clothes, is also a source of waterborne disease. A strong water table is available beneath the surface of the land for fresh, potable water, but Burundians have not been able to access it until now. Burundi, a poor, landlocked country, has had little help in bringing water to the surface. Think East Africa is working with Burundians to change that.
We're here to help build relationships, help be a bridge between Western funds, grants, bring in a little bit of project management and coordination. But the Burundian people have the skills and education and willingness to work. Some of them lack experience, but we're trying to provide and bring some investment in skill, investment in assets, investment in infrastructure that will help the Burundians meet one of the unmet needs, and that is freshwater access in Burundi.
Think East Africa is accomplishing that with an 8-step process. First, they identify a site where people need water. This also requires partnerships in those areas. Next, they count the people in a community, evaluate local water supplies, and make a plan based on those findings. Third, hydrogeologists and trained staff determine the best location to access the water for the convenience of the people who will be getting it.
Move!
Next, Think East Africa social workers go into the community to educate the people on the benefits and use of clean water.
Step 5, we want to share about the water of life and share the gospel of Jesus Christ. We want to not only bring fresh water, but we want people to know where the source of life comes from.
Step 6 is designing, drilling, and constructing the appropriate water system for each community, be it a hand pump, an electric pump, or some other system. Step 7 is when the community comes together upon completion of a well to celebrate receiving the gift of clean water. And finally, more than half the work of Think East Africa goes into the 8th step, maintaining and servicing the wells to ensure that they are fully operational at all times, with the goal of educating locals so that they can maintain the wells in their own communities themselves.
When we first began to see and understand the impact that clean water has and how lives were affected, see cholera reduce and see stomachs decrease and see churches build up and see joy grow in many of these communities, not just in small ways, but in big ways. I was touched, our family was touched, even our children loved going out in the community and seeing the difference that clean water can make.
Burundians are educated and hardworking, willing to do what it takes to help their country meet its critical needs. And in Think East Africa, they've found a trusted partner.
Other NGOs and governments have come in and helped start things, and very few of them have helped finish things. And so there's lots of distrust in this country and in this region that people will do what they say and they will follow through and they'll stick around and they'll respect the culture. So we work hard to communicate and be transparent and be honest and be open and build and maintain those relationships. So we have a collaborative approach that ties in anything that we can and is honest and clear about the investment we're making, both for people supporting our work as well as recipients of that work. We don't see this totally as work. It's not always easy, but the Lord's given us a peace and a joy and an appreciation for the land and the people and the culture, and we believe He's helped prepare us to be here for a long time and serve Him the best way that we can.